Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new. I'm Cora and today we are back with another CC collection video, the videos in which I showcase all of my CC from a certain category. Today I'm focusing on my jewelry, so I'm showing you all of the earrings, glasses and necklaces I currently have in my game. As always, you can find the links in the description down below. If you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more CC related videos or create a sim videos, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you have not already. I try to upload 4 times a week. Unfortunately, this week it's only been 2 times since I have been feeling a bit under the weather, so there's that. But hopefully next week we'll be back to 4 videos a day. Also, this video is again kind of a long boy, so make sure you grab a drink and snack if you feel like it, and let's just, have a calm fun time today. As always with these videos, I'm not gonna put a zip file up to download because it's against CC Creators TOUs. I should always mention that in the beginning. Also, the sim that we're using today is from Wednesday's Create a Sim video. She is the nail artist and I just love her, so I took this video as an excuse to, use her to showcase all of my CC. You might be able to see though that the nose rings, like the piercings that I was showing off, did glitch with her nose preset a little bit. Just keep that in mind. If you download them and you use any other nose, it will most likely work perfectly fine. It's just that, the nose presets that you can download don't always work with the piercings, but you can always adjust it a little bit so it does work, or just use a different one and that one works. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Just because they're glitching out a little bit here doesn't mean they will when you download them and use them on a EA preset. And yeah, how have you guys been feeling talking about EA, about the latest update? All I have been really seeing was just like the, what is it called? Challenges? What are they called? Story something? Shoot, I actually remember what they're called. But like the one where you're supposed to get very wealthy, and then there's like a love one I have seen. And I'm not too sold on the whole thing. I mean, I feel like it would be great if it was like very in-depth. I haven't actually looked into it, but I mean the money one doesn't seem very in-depth. It's what people have been doing pretty much ever since Sims existed. We have created like challenges where we have a certain goal that everyone follows and tries to stick to the rules and whatever, and like setting back your money to 0 is literally like the legacy challenge. Like you just put your money to 0 and you try to get as much money as you can within like I think 10 legacy generations or whatever. But like it's just a typical challenge to set your money to 0, so I personally feel kind of about them. I haven't looked into the love one too much because I haven't really had a second to play The Sims yet. Like I said, I've been feeling a bit under the weather. I don't know what it is. I've also just been sleeping so much, which is probably due to me not feeling great, both physically and mentally right now. So, we are struggling a little bit here, but I'll probably be back on track very soon. It's just one of those, weeks or multiple weeks. We will see. But I'm just very excited to be putting this video out, at least because I have been doing nothing but working on this video today. I got up and then I worked on the video, and then I had breakfast, and then I worked on the video, had dinner, worked on the video, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And I always say this, but I feel like these videos are like my favorite ones to make because they're very repetitive, and it does sound boring, but I just love creating them, and it's like a big accomplishment. And then I can watch whatever videos on the side or listen to podcasts on the side whilst I'm doing this, and it's just always a good time. Also, if I don't sound too energetic today, I'm sorry about that. It's just, feeling under the weather. There's not much I can do about that. I did, however, had a very nice dinner. We still had like sushi left over. Well, we had the rice left over, and I made a few more sushi rolls from that today as like kind of like a pre-dinner. I couldn't finish all of mine, but I'm sure I'll finish them throughout the night, and I'm very looking forward to that very much so because I love sushi and I don't know, I love food. What about you guys? I feel like I haven't talked about food in a long time on this channel, and I used to talk about it all the time because I'm a big foodie. I don't know about you guys, but food is like one of my biggest motivations in life. Whenever I have a bad day or whenever I need to get something done, I'm like, okay, if you do this, you know, you can reward yourself with eating this and this. Not that I need an excuse to reward myself with food, you know. I can just have a shitty day and I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm just eating whatever I feel like, or I don't know, it just makes me feel happy. I love food. I don't even know what my favorite food is. I feel like that's so hard to pin down to just one food. There's like quite a few things I really enjoy. Sushi as being one of them. Then I also really love like any fruits and most vegetables. There's obviously some veggies that I don't like. I feel like we all have that one veggie or fruit that we really don't like. But fruits, I love most of them. I don't know. I just love fruit. I hate having to cut it up though, so I wish I had someone who would cut up my fruit and veggies for me so I could just eat them without having the work. I also weirdly love salads, but I hate making them, so I never eat salads because I think they take so long to prepare. I could literally make a whole dinner whilst making a salad. And I know people eat salads for like dinner, but that wouldn't fill me up. I don't know. I always need my carbs. Like I've always thought it was so weird when the first like low carb diet started. I was kind of like, how do these people even feel full? Because I just love my carbs. You know, I love everything to do with carbs. It's what I fancy the most as well when I'm very hungry. So I feel like we all just have different like metabolisms and our bodies need like different amounts of whatever. So you know, you should always just listen to your gut and see what you fancy and eat that. And I don't think a lot about diets anyways. I think they're very like bad for you in my opinion, because I think a lot of people just either it makes them like struggle with food a lot, you know, because they're not allowing themselves to eat certain foods, and then they either stop eating them completely or they get cravings so much that they eat way too many of them that they would have never eaten before, you know. So I just don't think it's that healthy. I think it's also obviously good to have a balance in what you eat, but we all only live once. And I'm sure not everyone is like super healthy all the time, so I'm not, you know, I used to be very strict on myself when I was younger with these things, but the older I get, the more I'm kind of like, it really doesn't matter. Like, just do whatever you feel like doing. I mean, I'm healthy and like young and whatever. Like, I really don't have to be thinking about these things. And I hope that you guys out there can, you know, just enjoy the foods that you like, because I know how struggling it can be when you have like a weird kind of relationship with food. So hopefully we're all good on those terms. I feel like it's getting a bit better, you know, with people watching out for certain triggers in other people and whatever, because I don't like when someone tells someone that they're eating too much, too little, too much of this, too little of this, you know. It's just kind of like very invasive, I feel like. Yeah, we just got very deep there. I don't know why. How did we end up here again? Gosh. Well, yeah, just, you know, to wrap this all up, just eat whatever you feel like eating. You know, you're your own boss. And I find it really funny because as a child, I feel like I never grew up having to restrict myself. So I'm hoping that's how I raise my kids. I don't know, because obviously sugar is not that great and whatever, but it's just, I feel like it's just a luxury about life that, you know, why not? Okay. But yeah, I'm not like a health person anyways. I don't really exercise. I know, shame on me. I should really do some exercise. It's good for our bodies, but I just hate it so much. I don't know. I haven't found that one exercise that I really love. And I don't know, at this point, you know, I'm turning 26 next weekend. I know, whoop whoop, go me. I'm gonna be 26 next Saturday, but I feel like it kind of lost on me. Like, exercise is just not my thing. I hate sweating. I hate feeling my heartbeat going. I hate breathing heavy. It's just not for me. Like, whenever I do it, I'm like, oh, I hate this so much. And then I also feel bad afterwards. I don't really seem to get, like, you know, the accomplishment that some people get and, like, feeling great about themselves and their bodies and whatever. I just always feel terrible and I'm like, I hate everything. But there you go. We shall see if I end up being like a very unfit elderly person and I won't be able to walk anywhere, and then I'll probably be like, shoot, I should have worked out more, you know. But it's not my thing, and Maybe it will be one day, but right now, no. Also, I feel like I'm just not in the mental space right now to be doing something I don't really enjoy. You know, when you struggle, I feel like it's even harder to do, I mean, it's obviously even harder to do things that you don't really feel like doing. And I don't know why this video today is like heading into such deep topics. I think it's just because it's late and I've been working all day and my brain has been going all day, and you know, I haven't even listened to that many like dark things today. Like usually I listen to a lot of true crime and stuff like that, but not today, so I don't know where these dark thoughts come from. Apologies for that, you know. I also, it's just another bad topic, you know, one bad topic after the other. Wow. Don't know what's up today, but I do have to get my blood taken real soon, and I'm not happy about it. What can I tell you? Like, getting my blood taken is like my worst fear. Honestly, there's like a few really big fears I have. I don't know if they're phobias yet or not, like God knows, but you know, big fears of mine. Getting my blood drawn is right up there. Then I also am terrified of like wasps. I've gotten better over the years, to be honest. Like when I encounter a wasp outside, I'm fine. But when they're inside, I lose my shit. You know, I can't. It's just, oh, I hate them so much. They're so scary and the noise they make is just awful. Outside, fine. Inside, not so much. But I've gotten better. I also really hate clowns. I used to be fine with them, and then when we went in like 8th or 9th or 10th grade, somewhere in that time, we went to this like art gallery thing, and they had a room that was completely dark, and they had like projection going onto one wall, and it was just of this clown that laughed, and I couldn't find the door back out, and it just scared me so much. Like, oh Jesus God, I'm just scarred for life now. And I think clowns are just scary. I don't know, masks in general, I don't like masks. I feel weird if I can't really see the like facial expressions of a person, so masks are not my thing either. Let's see, what else am I scared of? Veins. Like, I think that's why I'm so scared of getting my blood drawn, is veins. I can't touch myself where you can see veins a lot. I think it's horrible. Also, my cat is, our foster cats they're just meowing. If you can hear her, it's the cutest little meow ever, but that's her, not me. I didn't just suddenly start meowing, you know. Not that crazy yet. What are my other fears? I'm actually like, I have a lot, but a lot of them I only realize like in the situation. Like one big one definitely is also falling, because I always thought I was scared of heights, but if I'm safe, I don't really care, because I think people that are afraid of heights, you know, there's these like buildings where you can walk up and then there's like a glass floor and you can look down like however many 100 meters, or like maybe not 100 meters, but you know, like quite a long distance to the floor, and people freak out, I feel like, when they have a fear of heights, but I don't. I'm scared of falling. Like, even if there's a banister that's like up to, I don't know, let's say my boobish area, I still feel scared because there's a potential that I could fall over it, you know. But if it's like above my head, I'm totally fine. I can like look at, I don't know, it doesn't matter how like steep something is, like I can look at it if I'm safe. I mean, you're obviously safe if something is like, you know, close to your chin, but I don't know, for me it has to be that like, you know, complete safety. Like you can literally run against the fence or whatever and it won't give in, or you won't be able to fall over. That's what I need to not be scared. So, you know, not scared of heights, scared of falling, which I think is reasonable. I'm just in general a very cautious person, and I have been, I think, ever since I was a child. It's weird, but I think I've always been like a cautious person. I don't get those people who are like adrenaline seeking and they do all of these like dangerous or semi-dangerous things, and I'm always just like, no, why would you? Like, why would you? If there's a slim chance you can die, nope. I'm not doing it. And I mean, obviously everything has a slim chance of you dying, like even leaving your house, but you know, like things where the chances are a bit higher than when you just leave your house, I'm out. You know, for that reason, I would never go on a motorbike. I don't know, do you guys motorbike? Have you been on motorbikes? Would you consider going on a motorbike? Because for me, that's a big no-no. I just hate, like, the idea of it. I hate everything about it. It's like it's so freaking dangerous, and I don't want to go there. You know, I mean, it's probably easy for me to say that because I don't want to leave the house anyways, and I don't really am an adrenaline seeker, so I don't really care about these things. I find it interesting though how different people can be, because I know a lot of people now like adrenaline junkies and they just need, you know, just to do like exciting things all the time, and for me it's like no, I'm good, you know, like I could not think of a better Saturday night than just being at home, eating nice food, watching something, playing The Sims, playing Apex, playing whatever, you know, hanging out maybe with like one or two friends. But like that's it, that's me. Yeah, welcome to my grandma lifestyle. Actually, my grandma is like a very outgoing person, so her life is way more interesting than mine. Always has been. Yeah, I don't know. It's just funny because I call myself a grandma, but then the grandma I have is like way different to me. It's hilarious. I don't actually know where I got it from. Like maybe my dad. I don't know why I'm so introverted. And it's funny because a lot of people don't, like if you meet me, you might not initially think I'm very introverted. Also through these videos, I don't feel like you'll get the idea that much, just because I talk a lot and I do love talking. Like I'm a big talker. Like when I'm amongst the people I love, I don't shut up. And I don't know if it gets annoying for other people, but you know, I just enjoy talking to other people and I like hearing other people's ideas and whatever. I'm just very, yeah, just interested in talking to people. So I feel like that's not instantly connected to introverts, but I don't think it's very like controversial. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Like, I think you can be an introvert and still talk a lot with the people that you like. And I think when you think of an introvert, a lot of people just think of a very like shy, reserved person. And I would say I'm not. Am I shy? I think I'm just not that sure of myself. So I'm probably like what is the word? Self-conscious. That's it. Got there in the end. But like on these videos, for example, I talk a lot because obviously I have to like, do you want to sit here with me like saying 3 words? Probably not. You probably wouldn't want to watch that. And I kind of feel like because I have been doing this for such a long time that I know you guys, even though I mean I obviously know like a few of you guys, but I won't know everyone that watches this video. But I'm still like fairly comfortable to just talk. I also just get a lot of like very sweet response to things I say, and like whenever I talk about mental health, because I know it's like a big taboo for certain people and like they don't like to talk about it, which for me, I don't know if it's the family I grew up in or my friends or whatever, but I don't really think it's that big of a deal to talk about it. Like for me, it's never been something where I was like, I can't tell people about it, because really it's just like saying you have a cold, you know, it's not your fault, and you need help to get over it. You know, if the cold eventually gets too bad, you go to a doctor as well. And I think it's no difference with like mental health, but I have heard a lot of people say, or like I've read a lot of comments saying that they appreciate that I talk about these things, because, you know, I don't think a lot of people do, I guess, like amongst my friends we do, but I guess it's not like a very universal thing. So yeah, I'm glad this can be, you know, a place where people feel like they can share or just listen to what I talk about and then kind of relate and know that they're not the only ones going through that. And it does, you know, it does get better eventually, if you find the right help and you get the right therapy or even medication, you know, whatever you might need. There's always, you know, there's always a way for things to get better, and I think that's just what we all need to work towards, even though like it's hard. It's definitely hard. Like, I'm not saying it's like the easiest thing to do, but if you end up feeling better in the end, I think it's totally worth it. But yeah, with that said, the video is coming to an end. We did a lot of deep talking today. You know, I feel like we connected on a different level today. Let me know if you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Bye!